People who keep stiff upper lips find that it's damn hard to smile. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. You endure what is unbearable, and you bear it. That is all. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. Silence is nice to have if you wanted it, but maddening if you didn't. The better organized the state, the duller its humanity. Growing up is losing some illusions in order to acquire others. It was the truth, and like any truth, it was powerful. I'm going to try speaking some reckless words, and I want you to try to listen recklessly. You ask me if I keep a notebook to record my great ideas. I've only ever had one. It shocks me how I wish for what is lost and cannot come back. Most of what I say is complete truth. My edit button is broken. When you say I and my too much, you lose the capacity to understand the we and our. You are not the opinion of someone who doesn't know you. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Too many doubts grow in the cracks of silence and separation. There's no such thing in anyone's life as an unimportant day. There's nothing more frightful than ignorance in action. Cherish that which is in you, and shut out that which is without, for much knowledge is a curse. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. Wake up with determination, go to bed with satisfaction. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. If you derive joy in destroying others, you won't go far in life. Convictions are more dangerous foes of truth than lies. To become a lifelong reader, one has to do a lot of varied and interesting reading. Never say anything about yourself you don't want to come true. Everything changes in my life, and the world stays the same. You are never alone. You are eternally connected with everyone. When the position is such that neither side will gain by making the first move, it is called temporizing ground. Do not presume that richness or poorness will bring you happiness. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. It is truth that liberates, not your effort to be free. Life is a full circle, widening until it joins the circle motions of the infinite. I drink a cup of sunlight every morning to brighten myself. We have to speak the truth always, at any cost, and no matter what. I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to be there when it happens. Humanity must forgive humanity, for only then can we be humane. Vulnerability is the least celebrated emotion in our society. To subdue an enemy without fighting is the greatest of skills. When you treat your failures as lessons, you can never fail. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Every man reaches his destination if he just keeps walking. Ability will never catch up with the demand for it. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. First learn to become invincible, then wait for your enemy's moment of vulnerability. Half of seeming clever is keeping your mouth shut at the right times. Your strongest muscle and worst enemy is your mind. Train it well. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. That as long as we are being remembered, we remain alive. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. The longing for paradise is man's longing not to be man. Try not to become a man of success, rather become a man of value. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. In the end, you have to choose whether or not to trust someone. Waiting for changing opinions is like waiting for nothing. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. Attack where he is unprepared. Sally forth when he does not expect you. To succeed in life, you need 3 things: a wishbone, a backbone, and a funny bone. You can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry. We are finite, in that we are a product and source of the infinite. A seed neither fears light nor darkness, but uses both to grow. Life is an experiment in which you may fail or succeed. Explore more, expect least. To touch the soul of another human being is to walk on holy ground. In my deepest wound, I saw your glory, and it dazzled me. We swallowed the chaos because we knew we didn't want to be ordinary. Remember, man does not live on bread alone. Sometimes he needs a little buttering up. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Never give up. Things that you keep dreaming about will happen one day. Sometimes when hardships knock, it's just life. Do not take it personal. When we're connected to others, we become better people. We need to renew ourselves often. Even temples need renovation. Maneuvering with an army is advantageous. With an undisciplined multitude, most dangerous. Death is so terribly final, while life is full of possibilities. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. Before you find your soulmate, you must first discover your soul. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth. I know it isn't fashionable. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Nobody ever lives their life all the way up, except bullfighters. Keep creating. The world yearns to celebrate your next masterpiece. Face reality as it is, not as it was, or as you wish it to be. But only he who, himself enlightened, is not afraid of shadows. And if my heart be scarred and burned, the safer, I for all I learned. Where humanity sowed faith, hope, and unity, joy's garden blossomed. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Growth and advancement happen outside the comfort zone. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. If you don't build your own dream, someone will hire you to build theirs. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. Take the first step, no more, no less, and the next will be revealed. Do not let the roles you play in life make you forget who you are. You cannot open a book without learning something. A tiny change today brings a dramatically different tomorrow.